Good everyone. So ang atong topic karon is configure layer 3 switching and inter-VLAN routing. Mao ni ang addressing table na atong pagkasundo ng mga IP address. Kini, mga IP address. Objectives. Part 1. Configure layer 3 switching. Part 2. Configure inter-VLAN routing. Part 3. Configure IPv6 inter-VLAN routing. Background. A multi-layer switch like the Cisco Catalyst 3650 is capable of both layer 2 switching and layer 3 routing. One of the advantages of using a multi-layer switch is this dual functionality. A benefit for a small to medium-sized company would be the ability to purchase a single multi-layer switch instead of separate switching and routing network devices. Capabilities of a multi-layer switch include the ability to route from one VLAN to another using multiple switch virtual interfaces or SBIs, as well as the ability to convert a layer 2 switch port to a layer 3 interface. So sa instructions, atong sundon ni tanang instructions aron makakomplete ta o makakonfigure ta og 100%. Kaya makita na to dire sa completion 0% pa siya. Itong i-check results incomplete. So dire kini mo ni atong ipang configure ni siya. Dagan-daghan po. Part 1. Configure layer 3 switching. In part 1, you will configure the Gigabit Ethernet 0/2 port on switch MLS as a route port and verify that you can ping another layer 3 address. On MLS, configure G0/2 as a route port and assign an IP address according to the addressing table. So, na-given nga command, interface G0/2, no switch port. Kini atong i-copy ni nga IP address. So, adto ta sa options, preferences. Then, i-check ang always show port labels. Aron makita na to og asa nakakonect ang mga port. So, makita na to sa topology na ang Gigabit Ethernet 0/2 connected siya sa cloud. So, atong i-configure ang G0/2 as a route port mag-assign tag IP address base sa atong addressing table. Ito sa MLS, press enter, enable, go to global configuration, configure terminal or conft. Then go to interface, Gigabit Ethernet 0/2 or G0/2. No switch port. So, change to down, change to up. Tapos, yun, IP address. Paste to atong gikapi, ng IP address. So, advantage kung mag-copy-paste ta og IP address maka-save ta og time ug maka-prevent og error. Verify connectivity to cloud by pinging 209.165.200.226. Ato gapon i-copy ning IP address. So, end dyan eh. Atong i-ping ang cloud sa atong MLS. So, ping. Then, paste tong IP address. Oh. Atong makita na success rate is 80%. Maong atong iping og outro. Press lang ang up arrow key, then enter. So 100% success na. So, part 2, configure inter-VLAN routing. Step 1, add VLANs. Add VLANs to MLS according to the table below. Packet tracing scoring is case sensitive. So type the names exactly as shown. Kini, VLAN 10, staff, VLAN 20, student, VLAN 30, faculty. So mag-add tag VLAN sa MLS, configure terminal, VLAN 10, name it staff, VLAN 20, name it student, VLAN 30, name it faculty. Step 2, configure SBI on MLS. Configure and activate the SBI interfaces for VLAN 10, 20, 30, and 99 according to the addressing table. The configuration for VLAN 10 is shown below as an example. So, kini sa VLAN 10 nga command og IP address. So, exit sa nito to. Exit. Interface VLAN 10. Atong sudlo ng VLAN 10. Kasi taog IP address. Copy. Paste. Enter. Then exit. So, atong kung sa addressing table ag VLAN 20 nga IP address. Itong i-copy. Then, interface VLAN 20 IP address. Paste na itong IP address. Then, nag-submit mask niya. 255.255.255.0. Then, exit. Ito na punta sa IP address sa VLAN 30. Copy. So, sundan na po na itong interface VLAN 30. Kasi ito IP address. Paste. Yun ang submit mask. Then exit. So, ang last is ang VLAN 99. Magyapon. Interface VLAN 99. IP address. And paste. Submit mask. 0. So, step 3. Configure trunking on MLS. Trunk configuration differs slightly on a layer 3 switch. On the layer 3 switch, the trunking interface needs to be encapsulated with a .1Q protocol. However, it is not necessary to specify VLAN numbers as it is when working with a router and sub-interfaces. On MLS, configure interface G0/1. Make the interface a static trunk port. So makita na to ang G0/1 connected siya sa switch na S1. So balik ta sa MLS. Ito na exit. Go to interface G0/1. Then switch port mode as trunk. Specify the native VLAN as 99 sa kanina command. Switch port, trunk, native VLAN 99. Encapsulate the link with a .1q protocol. Switch port, trunk, encapsulation .1q. Step 4. Configure trunking on is1. Configure interface G0/1 of is1 as a static trunk. Configure the native VLAN on the trunk. Makita na to dire sa MLS native VLANs mismatch discovered. Kaya ni-configure ta sa MLS sa native VLAN pero sa is1 wa. Aron mo restore ning native VLAN mismatch. Basta sa is1 enter enable configure terminal uh, interface G0/1 switch port mode as trunk. Switch port trunk native VLAN 99. Step 5. Enable routing. Use the show IP route command. Are there any active routes? So mahibawan ni nato and show IP route. So wa tay makita na route. Enter the IP routing command to enable routing in global configuration mode. So ato to sa global configuration mode conft IP routing. So atong testingan nagbalik set ni show IP route. So makita na nato ang mga route nga directly connected. Step 6. Verify end-to-end connectivity. From PC0 ping PC3 or MLS to verify connectivity within VLAN 10. From PC1 ping PC4 or MLS to verify connectivity within VLAN 20. From PC2 ping PC5 or MLS to verify connectivity within VLAN 30. So, copy na to ang IP address sa PC3. Then, sa PC0, command prompt ping paste ang IP address. So, makita na to ang reply. Then, PC4, copy lang ang IP address. Then, sa PC1, command prompt ping PC4. So, nagip mo reply. 65, copy IP address. PC2, command prompt ping PC5. So, hanggang na siya. from is1, ping is2, is3, or MLS to verify connectivity with VLAN 99. So mag-ping ta from switch to switch. Is2, enter, enable, show IP interface brief. Enter lang to more. Dara, IP address. Itong i-copy. Ito sa is1. Enter. Enable. Ping. Then paste. So, success rate is 60%. So, atong trohon na up arrow. Enter. 100% ang success rate nila. To verify inter-VLAN routing, ping devices outside the sender's VLAN. So, mag-ping ta sa lain na VLAN. Copy na to ang IP address sa PC4. Then ping from PC0. Ping. So, makita natin ang reply. Sunod, mo ni inter-VLAN communication. So, sa PC5, copy na to ang IP address. Ping na to sa PC0 command prompt, ping, paste. So, nagapon sa reply. From any device, ping this address inside cloud 209.165.200.266. Ato siyang i-copy. So, ping na to sa PC0, ping, paste. So, makita gyapon na to na-reply. So, proceed to sa part 3. Configure IPv6 inter-VLAN routing. Layer 3 switches also route between IPv6 networks. Step 1. Enable IPv6 routing. Enter the IPv6 unicast routing command to enable IPv6 routing in global configuration mode. Ito ning ibutang sa MLS. Enter. Configure terminal. IPv6 unicast routing. Configure SBI for IPv6 on MLS. Configure IPv6 addressing on SBI for VLAN 10, 20, and 30 according to the addressing table. The configuration for VLAN 10 is shown below. Atong i-copy ni na IPv6 address. Interface. VLAN 10. Then set ang IPv6 address. IPv6 address. Then paste. Itong copy na to na IPv6 address. Enter. So, copy na to sa IPv6 address sa VLAN 20. Nasa atong addressing table. including ang ilang prefix sa exit, interface, VLAN 20, then set og IPv6 address, paste, then exit. Copy na po tag IPv6 address sa VLAN 30, interface, VLAN 30. Then ang diyang IPv6 address, so moving forward to step 3. Configure G0/2 with IPv6 and MLS. Configure IPv6 addressing on G0/2. So, kini nga command interface G0/2 IPv6 address. Ato ni dyan i-copy. Balik ta sa MLS. Interface G0/2. Then IPv6 address. Paste. So, atong giset ang IPv6 address ani na port G0/2 nga nag-connect aning cloud. Use the show IPv6 route command to verify IPv6 connected networks. So, ito ning end. Show IPv6 route. And sa step 4, verify IPv6 connectivity. Devices PC3, PC4, and PC5 have been configured with IPv6 addresses. Verify IPv6 inter-VLAN routing and connectivity to cloud. From PC3, ping MLS to verify connectivity within VLAN 10. From PC4, ping MLS to verify connectivity within VLAN 20. From PC5, ping MLS to verify connectivity within VLAN 30. So, click ang PC3, command prompt, sa addressing table, copy na to ang IPv6 address sa VLAN 10. So, ping, paste. So, na-reply. Next is PC4, command prompt, ping, kining IPv6 address sa VLAN 20. So, nag-reply. Next, ping to VLAN 30. So, sa PC5, command prompt, ping, so, nagyan po sa reply. To verify inter-VLAN routing, ping between devices PC3, PC4, and PC5. So, i-copy ang IPv6 address for PC4, then ping from PC3. So, PC4, kining IPv6 address, copy. Then command prompt sa PC3, ping, then paste, enter. So, na-reply. Then do it also to PC5. Copy the IPv6 address. Then ping from PC3. Ping. Lagi pa reply. So last, from PC3, ping the address inside cloud. Ito na i-copy ni na IP address. Ping. Itong i-ping ang cloud gamit ni na IP address. So makita na to na na-request timeout. Itong pinduton ang up arrow key. Itong i-ping og outro. So okay na. Wala na siya request timeout. Makita na to sent for receive for lost 0. So mora to ang itong topic sa configure layer 3 switching and inter-VLAN routing. Kita na to ang completion 100%. Check results. Congratulations on completing this activity. So, okay. Mora to.